Hello everyone, myself Mrs. Rosaline, Nirmala, Department of Physical Science, Dr. SNS College of Education. So in the previous video we have seen about the test and its types. So achievement have two types of test, teacher made test and standardized test. Then a diagnostic test we have seen. Now we are going to see about how you can construct the achievement test. How you can construct the achievement. It is very useful for your teaching practice time because you have to conduct achievement test and diagnostic test for the students also. So how will you prepare a achievement test question paper? Achievement test question paper. So the first step is planning the objectives. Planning the objectives. So objective is nothing but what you are going to measure from the students. That is called as planning the objectives. And what are the content? What are the content and how many marks? So everything should be planned. Everything should be planned first. Next one is designing the test framework. Designing the test framework. That is you must plan. Then you have to see the time, marks, everything. That is called as designing the test framework. So how many questions? What are the division in A, B, C? So like that also you have to decide. Next one is blueprint. Blueprint is nothing but it is a three-dimensional chart. Blueprint is a three-dimensional chart which reflect the weightage to the objectives, weightage to the content and weightage to the type of questions. So based on the blueprint only you are preparing the question paper. Based on the blueprint only we are preparing the question paper. Okay. So that is blueprint is very important. So the blueprint also you have to see how many marks, what are the test items you are going to give. Okay. Next one is writing the items. Writing the items now we have the different types of the test items. That is objective based question, very short answer, essay